What would happen? It's me, Elder Pamela Robinson Smith. Thoughts for this time. I'm an optimistic mother of one biological son and one bonus son of color. I possess very realistic perceptions about life. The topic of racism is extremely sensitive and challenging. It seems there is no perfect solution for this age-old problem. However, my brain has been raging with so many thoughts, so I'm using this opportunity to write them down. First and foremost, we must heal the open wound caused by racism together. What would happen if mandatory diversity and ethics classes were taught from kindergarten through college? Instead, organizations make it mandatory training when we're already in the workforce. By that time, the distorted perceptions about cultural, ethnic, racial, or religious differences are fully grown. Children's brains are like sponges, so why not teach them how to coexist peacefully from the start? Since prayer and any reference to God were taken out of schools, what would happen if parents or guardians picked up the slack? Instead, some parents let the internet, video games, and television subliminally develop the belief systems for their kids. Children must be taught a belief system that supports fairness, peace, and love. I have not read anything in the Bible, the Quran, nor the Torah that says hate or kill your neighbors. Growing up, Catholic school and Baptist church were my requirements mandated by loving parents. I learned to embrace and be intrigued about what makes us different. What would happen if parents, guardians, mentors, and teachers made a stronger commitment to teaching our youth the value of a positive brand or self image? Instead, we consciously or unconsciously let the news media, the neighborhood thugs, or the grimy entertainers be what kids consistently see as acceptable images. Each child must be nurtured to have a self image that includes dignity, civic duty, community service, honor, and respect. While no one deserves to be abused or murdered because of their race, I wonder at times if our young people paint a target on their backs. Lack of respect for themselves and others inevitably leads to destructive behavior. We know that people base their perceptions on how we look and how we act. Image building must start at home and be reinforced in schools and worship centers. What would happen if we were all educated and empowered about our role in the political landscape? Instead, we sit on the sidelines feeling powerless, so we don't take action. In our last presidential election, I heard neighborhood folks say, I didn't vote because it doesn't matter. Rich white folks always win anyway. I passionately say, our votes do matter. Elected leaders have a major impact on our way of life and mindsets. If our leaders accept or reject diversity, the trickle down effect occurs throughout our communities. We must feel confident about our role in the political landscape and educate our youth. What would happen if more spiritual leaders came together to support and comfort the dis-ease of the communities? Instead, some pastors, priests, rabbis, and imams refuse to step outside of their churches, temples, and mosques to collectively become part of the solution. Interfaith collaboration could be the ray of hope necessary for our community healing. If interfaith leaders can put aside their differences for the greater good, there could be a shift in mindsets. Personally, I've had several interfaith experiences that became growth opportunities for me. What would happen if we all lived by the golden rule? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Instead, we watch or experience the abuse of power against seemingly less powerful citizens. Believers of the golden rule would love, not hate, their fellow man or woman, despite our differences. Change is necessary now. In your eyes, my thoughts may or may not be solutions. I'd love to work with you on effective solutions. We must come together and take constructive actions. Live empowered. This is Elder Pamela Robinson Smith. If you would like to receive inspirational messages of hope from me, please sign up for Faith at Work messages. God bless you. I love you. Talk to you soon.